This is Jonathan Aguilar here for Pro Boxing Fans, joined by undefeated super middleweight Diego Pacheco, who headlines in Liverpool this Saturday against Jack Cullen on DAZN. Diego, how you finding the UK so far?
Pretty good, you know. It's a little cold. It's a little hard to get used to the time at first, but I feel finally adjusting and excited for this Saturday. You know, I want to put on a great show for all the supporters and you know, hopefully win over some fans here in the UK.
Are you expecting a bit of a hostile crowd on Saturday? You could be booed into the ring.
Yeah, I am. I am expecting a hostile crowd. You know, I do expect to get booed. I do expect to you know, everyone cheering for my opponent. But you know, it's cool. You know, I've been there before, and I come out on top every time, regardless.
How much have you actually seen of Jack Cullen? Had you heard of him before the fight was offered to you?
No, I hadn't heard from him before the fight was offered, but you know, when it was offered, I looked him up. I saw some of his fights. I think he's a good fighter. He has some good fundamentals. He's a lengthy fighter, and you know, it's nothing new to me. You know, just it's going to be another great fight, and I look forward to adding another knockout to the highlight reel.
Yeah, I think Matchroom posted a clip of your knockouts from last year. I think you had 4 knockouts. Some people saying you're the best prospect in Eddie Hearn's American stable. Would you go along with that?
Yeah, definitely. You know, I would agree with that statement. You know, I feel I am the best prospect. You know, soon to be a contender and future world champion in multiple weight divisions. You know, I'm thankful for all the support. Thankful for Matchroom and DAZN for the guidance, and thankful to be here in the UK. You know, now headlining and just looking forward to putting on a great show for all the supporters down here.
Can you just tell us why you actually signed with Eddie and DAZN in the first place? Because you know, there's obviously other promoters in the US who I'm sure probably approached you. So what was it about Eddie and DAZN?
You know, just the contract that we came up with and negotiated was a great contract. You know, Matchroom, DAZN, we're new. I've seen what they've done in the UK. You know, they're really big here, and then them coming to the US was exciting. You know, me being one of their first signings in the US, that was real exciting. And yeah, man, just everything that they offered, everything that their plans, just sounded great to me, and couldn't be more happy than to be signed with Matchroom. You know, thankful for the opportunity, every opportunity that I get, and just, you know, looking to make the best of it every time. You know, put on great performances so I can, you know, stay where I'm at, because I know there's plenty of people trying to take my spot, and you know, I can't let that happen.
I mean, you're 21 years old. Is it 17-0 already? So, and you look at sort of the rankings, WBO, you're, I believe, 8. So potentially a couple of fights you might be knocking on that world title door. You're quite high.
I didn't even know that. That's crazy. Yeah, that's what's up, man. That's exciting to know. You know, I just look forward to keep climbing and keep getting better every fight. You know, I feel every camp I mature more. You know, my skills get more sharp, and yeah, I'm just looking forward for a great performance this Saturday. You know, great experience. You know, I feel Jack Cullen will bring the best out of me, and yeah, you know, thank you to Jack Cullen for taking the fight, and yeah, man, excited for this fight, man. Just ready to go.
In sort of the future, what would be your absolute dream fight if you could pick the person tomorrow and they've signed the contract? Who would be that dream opponent?
Dream opponent, maybe the best boxer of this generation was Canelo. You know, that would be a dream come true to fight the best. You know, and that's where I want to get to eventually. You know, just fighting nothing but the best. You know, of course, Canelo, that's like the ultimate goal. You know, but you know, we take it fight by fight. You know, you got to walk before you run, and you know, I look forward. You know, I'm only 21, so I'm just looking forward to keep learning, keep getting better, and trusting my team and guiding me the correct way.
Saw Matchroom put out a video of you sparring David Benavidez. Looked like good sparring sessions. How many rounds have you done for him? Obviously, he's preparing for the plant fight.
You know, for this camp, we've been training since the beginning of the year. Since after New Year's, that's when we started camp, started sparring, started doing everything. And but I've been part of his last 5 camps, you know, so I've done thousands of rounds for David. You know, I've been his main sparring partner for, like I said, his past 5 camps, and yeah, it's great work every time. You know, we help each other get better, man. He's extremely sharp right now. I'm extremely sharp, and yeah, we're gonna put up great performances. Me this Saturday against Jack Cullen, and him in 3 weeks against Caleb Plant. You know, it's gonna be great, and yeah, you know, tune in.
So just on the sparring itself, what's the most impressive thing about David's game? You know, because obviously people looking at this plant fight, some people say it's 50-50, but what impresses you the most when you spar David?
I feel like a lot of people, when David fights, they don't get to see his full skill set. I feel he has great defense. His defense has been getting better every camp. He just never has to showcase it in his fights. His offense is his defense when he's fighting, and yeah, man, I think he's gonna put on a great performance against Caleb Plant. He's gonna pressure him, and I feel Caleb Plant will fall in under 6 rounds.
Is Jose Benavidez going to be in your corner on Saturday, or is he staying? He's going to be in your corner. Okay.
Yeah, Jose Benavidez is getting here the day before the weigh-in here to the UK. He'll be in my corner, and yeah, we've had a great training camp, and looking forward to this fight.
Just 2 more. Obviously, just sticking with David for a second. Obviously, if he wins against Caleb Plant, he becomes mandatory for Canelo. A lot of people have been calling for that fight for ages. How would that fight go, in your opinion, Benavidez against Canelo?
To me, that's a 50-50 fight. That's a really good fight. I feel David Benavidez has everything to beat anyone in the world. He has the speed, the power, the size, the skills, and of course, Canelo's a great fighter who has everything as well. So I really believe that's a 50-50 fight. But that's a fight that the entire world wants to see, and hopefully we get that fight after this Caleb Plant fight.
Final question: do you have a message for Jack Cullen if he's watching, and what happens on Saturday night?
I just hope he's been preparing. Thank you for taking the fight. It's going to be a great fight. I've been training the best I've ever been trained before, and just looking forward to adding you to my highlight reel.
Diego, thanks for talking to pro boxing fans, and enjoy the rest of the time in the UK, and good luck Saturday.
Appreciate it, brother. Thank you.